Hi everyone, I'm Annette, and let's talk about sourcing. Where do you go? Where do you go to get the good stuff? And I'm also going to point out in this video things to avoid when you're sourcing. I again prove that I'm doing something right with my strategy for sourcing this weekend. I'll show you some of the better things I got, and I really want you to learn how to best use your time for sourcing. Now, I live in a major metropolitan area, so I do have quite a few choices for sourcing, but most people have thrift shops, the bins, yard sales, and estate sales. Let's just say those four categories. During the winter time, it's getting to be winter here. With no yard sales happening, my first choice is always going to be estate sales. Gone are the days when I first started, I was opening the newspaper to find where the estate sales were. You had no pictures, no nothing, very little information. But today, most companies, even individuals, will put up pictures. And this is where I start. I avoid the companies that are all neat and tidy. They price everything. You can see they've comped a lot. That is not my preference. That's not where I score the most deals. And I'll go a step further in just a minute. That is to say that I have my favorite estate sale companies, and in general, there's probably 5 or 6 in my area that I favor. They don't fastidiously price everything. They let us do the digging. They have gotten to know me. I've gotten to know them. They will give me bulk prices when I check out. But more than anything, when I spot what would be considered a hoarder's house or even just a very packed home, that's where I'm going to head first. You don't have to necessarily be the first person in. If there's something I'm really, really determined to get, like a certain collection of something, I will show up very early. But I'll target those homes first. And once I'm there, I am targeting items, especially if they're a hoarder, I am targeting items still new in the package, the retro items still new in the package. Make sure that when you are picking up these things that you open up, even like clothing, that they don't smell musty or like mothballs. I won't even sell those types of items. Those are the items I'm targeting first. The other caution I would give you is, especially since these houses are packed, most often these were very disorganized people. So just because you think you are in the room with all of a certain item, like let's say makeup, doesn't mean that you're not going to find makeup in a box of scarves, which is what happened to me this weekend. Now let me show you some of the new items I got. I'll try to put up comps of everything. This was just one sale. This is some kind of brace, and I really didn't even know about these things. It's a newer category to me. That's another point I want to make, is that my goal every weekend basically is to learn at least one new thing that I didn't know about before that sells. That would be the brace for this weekend because of the return. It might take a little while to sell, doesn't bother me, but the return, look at the return. Also, when I checked out, I had at least 50 items at least. The person checking me out, the person that owns the estate sale company, charged me only $50. It pays to form relationships with your favorite estate sale company. They will give you the bulk prices. They become friends, essentially. There's different ways to do it. Maybe I'll cover that sometime, but these people really have become my friends, and they've been so good to me. Highly recommend trying to get to know them. I also found two of these. I found this cool retro orange radio. How many have I sold of these? This is full, brand new. This right here, I got 2 of these in the box. This was one item that was in a box of scarves. So don't think you're done looking just because you've determined that there's a limit where everything will be. I also, you know, my aversion to selling clothes. I did get this robe. They sell really well. I opened it up to make sure it didn't smell musty or anything. And then I also got a whole bunch of other little things that are still in the box. A lot of essential oils. I got even this new, I got this new thing of t-shirts. What a simple sale. And again, I really don't sell clothes. I will make an exception if things are in the package like that. Bottom line is, these are the estate sales I head to first. The messier, the better. If you've got a weak stomach, you might be reluctant to do this, but you'll be really surprised what you'll find. And this was only one sale. I hope this video helped you. I know I've been at this for decades and I still am thrilled about a great new discovery. If you have a question, please drop it below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.